prepping for disaster, but trying to keep the toe in the system at the same time, you know. We have the materials and the capability to do it on demand.
I should have brought my hiking boots here.
I won't need them. She flattens out pretty quick, so she does.
Do you let them out?
No, because predators, you just move it like that. So here's the platform, and then the turbine goes there onto that unit.
Just going to press pause there. Just look how beautiful that is there. That is absolutely...
I thank God every morning. I love it here.
Like Ireland was sort of, for years, it was sort of void of interest by many.
Oh, and Gareth.
She might see me and be a bit...
Sometimes, yeah. She's...
Welcome everyone to another video. I am the Unbroken Man, and on my right, standing right beside me with his DJI mic attached to his jacket there, it's James Conway.
Hello everyone, how are you?
From the James Conway podcast, which we just recorded right... Do you want me to show him the outside of the building? Right here, this is where he records the show.
So that's the podcast building there now.
Yeah.
Now Darren might have it locked, but yeah, for the premise of this video, everything here is, he has it locked at the moment. But
that's fine.
Yeah, for the premise of this video, everything here on this farm is preparations for economic collapse.
We'll get to that. Let's keep it light for a minute. It's a bit early in the conversation, right? Yeah. But before we get to that, right, I drove up here. I forget what the turnoff was. I went by Knock, and then I went to Google Maps and I went up by lovely Loch Easkey through the Ox Mountains. Fabulous part of North Mayo. And just look at the kind of what James has created here. It's just a lovely little world, lovely place.
Well, she's getting there.
Yeah,
so it is.
Yeah, talk me through it.
So these are the safes out of Sligo Courthouse. So my uncle would have done the renovation on Sligo Courthouse, and we got them out with much to and froing. Then open fire and a forge here.
Wow.
So I have these is just kind of older pots and pans and stuff that wouldn't be great for using, but I have a new set of those, if you get me.
Yeah.
That if it did come to you need to cook outside or that, I have the capability to do it.
Fabulous.
You know?
And what would you do that for? Or who would you do that? Are you thinking...
Yeah, I'm a bit of a doomer. I think we're looking at a terrible economic collapse. I think that the currencies, most of the global currencies, are going to hyperinflate.
Okay.
And I think there's not good times coming, and I don't intend to have too bad of a time when the not good times are there.
Okay, you know? I get you. Well, press pause until we'll drip feed that into the conversation. But it's a shame really to have to kind of talk about that stuff when we're going around and looking at such a lovely little.
This is my orchard. So apple trees. This
fabulous.
One's plum. Here.
Plums.
So, we picked most of these for the jam. Most of them is gone for the jam. Another apple tree here, and then.
And you've collared doves there.
Do I?
Yeah, they're collared doves.
Oh, beautiful.
Flying around. Fabulous, yeah.
So Bramley's there.
Bramleys?
Yeah.
Wow. Fabulous, yeah. Jeez, it's cold, isn't it?
It is, yeah. You're high up here now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What elevation are we at?
You're over the 1,000, I know it.
Really, yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't think it, but yeah.
Obviously feet.
Yeah.
So that's about 330 metres or something.
Because if you go from sea level down there, you're rising all the time. So you don't miss it now, so you don't. Yeah.
Fabulous.
Here is wild in the winter now. So
is it?
Yeah.
Is it just looking there, it's lovely. I mean, as I said, I drove over the sort of just through the Ox Mountains there, and I'm familiar with West Mayo and stuff and going up to Achill and all, but this is an area that I'm not overly
familiar
with. Yeah. And it's lovely though.
It's nice round here, surely to God. And then
so show me, go ahead, yeah.
Yeah, so
this is the orchard anyway. So tell us more, right? You've kind of built. You're talking about economic collapse and stuff, and you looked at what you've done here with the almost like an outdoor kitchen, I suppose, a cooking thing.
Yeah.
And you have a pond here then.
Oh, well, that's just
Just
the
for the
kids'
kids,
pool.
yeah, it's lovely.
And then this is a forge, so it is. So this has everything, like everything has a dual purpose.
Yeah.
So this is a barbecue, and it's also a forge.
Right.
So with this pipe here on the back, you put an air blower or a bellows onto that. Now this hasn't been used in quite some time, but you're able to forge in there then.
Yeah.
So you use what's called slack coal.
Okay.
So you'd be heating the metal here.
Yeah.
Then you'd bring it to your anvil here, and then your steeping pool here for cooling your metal.
Wow.
So
wow.
It gives you the capability of knife making, repairs to hand tools.
Yeah, lovely.
Stuff like that, yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So I've had to layer up here because there's a bit of a cold wind. It was only 11 degrees there coming in, and as James said, we're up about 1,000 feet.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and anything else you can show me here now?
Yeah, so
You're going to take me on a walk?
this is an outside kitchen. So I have a few people who will be coming to live here if things goes bad.
Right.
So they have to have their own facilities. So outside kitchen, outside toilet, shower, and their sheltermen. They're fellas that'll make up a shelter, like.
Right.
So their shelters will be up there, and then they have these facilities for.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they'll when they come here, they'll construct like something as well.
Yeah. We have the materials and the capability to do it on demand.
Right.
So this is just a concept that they can have their cooking facilities outside of the house, if you get me, because you do get a bit of cabin fever. They're all good lads. They're all on the same wavelength as me. And
local lads?
No, not particularly local.
Right.
Yeah, just men I worked with through the years who would be just thinking like me, that you could be looking at a nasty period. And
economic collapse.
Yeah, that's the one that we believe is most likely.
Right.
So, yeah. That's it.
What would that like? So are you on about lack of supplies? Like
Not particularly. It'd be the most likely scenario would be a hyperinflation of the currency due to the amount of money printing that there has been. It's going to lead to a fair devalued currency, which means that inflation of goods and services will be fair higher.
Wow.
So, this is the duck pen. So we have 7 ducks here. So I do. They get to roam around the yard for the day. And then our hens are in here. In here there's 40 hens. Because the day is that bit cooler, some of them will be sticking inside in the hen house. Most days here I collect between 25 and 30 eggs. The younger ones there, naturally enough, won't be laying just yet. I store some of the eggs, sell some of the eggs at the honesty box point. And,
I've seen that thing, the honesty box thing. That's very nice, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a nice little community
and people
thing.
stick to it?
Yes, yeah, I haven't had too much problems.
Okay.
Then here is meat rabbits. So it'll be an interesting one for you to see.
Wow.
So this is a mobile pen. You have 4 rabbits in this. And then you just basically...
Do you let them out?
No, because predators, you just move it like that. Fresh grass.
Oh, right.
So you move that twice a day. So that would have been moved this morning. They have that eaten since. Then they get fresh grass. You also give them the kind of concentrates that's left over and that.
Right,
So
okay, yeah, wow.
they're ready in about 2 months.
To eat?
Yeah,
Wow.
but pound for pound, meat-wise, they're way ahead of sheep or cattle because the doe breeds so well.
Yeah.
You actually create more meat with rabbits than you do with sheep or cattle.
Wow.
And then
Imagine that.
This is the garden.
And it's tasty enough, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not...
No. So this garden now, we have everything harvested. It's going back to wild ground again.
Lovely.
So all of this was potatoes, carrots, all of that. That's all in now. That's in storage. Cabbage is made into sauerkraut and stuff like that.
Yeah, sauerkraut gets mentioned every now and again as a really healthy fermented food.
Yeah, it's good for your gut biome. So it is. It's very good for your gut biome.
So what's with the, on a lighter note,
Yeah.
what's with the Mr. Wimpy up ahead?
So I had a festival here.
Yeah.
And that's basically the guy who does the ice cream left his van there. This is another friend of mine who done the burgers and chips and all that at it.
Wow.
So, as I says, they get free parking here, so they're more than willing to.
They leave it there until they need it again.
Basically, yeah.
And what was I going to ask you? Did it dawn on you when Michaela was getting cancelled that you could run something like that here?
Oh no, we offered to
host it.
Yeah.
Wow.
We've been running our own festival for the past 4 or 5 years called the Homesteaders Hoolie.
Yeah.
But we, for the initial years, kind of kept it a very tight-knit group.
Yeah.
People who were very, very much awake. So there would be a lot of people there who would be, we'll say, anti-vaxxers, other people who would have been prepping for economic collapse. A lot of people who would have been reading an awful lot of the literature from the WEF and all of that, and as I says, what some people refer to as conspiracy theorists.
And you know, you shouldn't use the term anti-vaxxer. That's
they are.
Vaccine free, James. Vaccine free.
Yes, but I suppose it's anti in the terminology that they have.
I know.
They have no difficulty telling people not to do it because they do believe it's very, very unhealthy, and I'm beginning to really think that way myself. So I am.
I should have brought my hiking boots here.
I won't need them. She flattens out pretty quick, so she does. So this is the...
This is fabulous, James.
Yeah, it's nice.
Outdoor gym area.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. So I was doing concrete for a company who install these new. And all of these ones here, and you won't believe it, these were all to be scrapped. And I says it's the sin scrapping them because there's nothing wrong with them.
Yeah,
Do you know?
Wow.
So this is my private valley here.
So did you kind of inherit this place?
Yes.
Okay.
I wouldn't have been...
Are your parents still alive?
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
They both live on the farm I grew up in, which was their home farm.
Okay.
This was my uncle's, God rest him.
Oh,
so
I
it
get
was,
you, yeah.
So this entirety down here is Hazelwood, and I'll bring you across the bridge. That's Hazelwood's across there too.
Wow.
So she's fairly nice.
You know, it's kind of, as I said, it's a fresh day, like, but you know, it's a bit colder now as we're approaching the fall. I'd say, you know, you can hear the stream there, like on a summer's day.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Lovely place
down here.
to chill out.
Yeah.
Nice even in the winter as well with the frost, and it's a nice looking farm, you know, and you've kept it very tidy. And
so we set up here. All these pipes are for a hydroelectricity setup.
wow.
But unfortunately, this is a fisheries river. So we set it up, we got it working, we know how to do it, we know how it works. So over there, if you see under that tarp, that's where the whole hydroelectricity setup is there. And then the platform is here. So I just have everything stored beside it that I know if things goes bad, I can put it up in 2 days.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Jesus, there's so much more to this man here you know, than a little sheds that he's doing a podcast out of.
Yeah. So here's the platform, and then the turbine goes there onto that unit. Pipes comes down the river, they turn the turbine, and then you bring your cable from there up to the house, and yeah, it's fine.
Best of both.
So there's also a company I'm talking to at the moment about solar, to get a nice solar installed.
Yeah, I mean, you've any space for that, don't you? What do you think of windmills then?
You need wind.
Yeah.
This is more reliable for me because you always have a flow of water.
And it never stops, does it?
It lowers, but if you go up the river enough, it doesn't matter if it lowers, as long as you have the cover over the initial pipe. Do you know? So this is a bridge. We started a group to reskill people on how to make things. It was called Conway's Farm. And we made that bridge in a day up there.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll be going across that now. So
Do you ever get into that water?
in the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I'd say it's cold, but it's fresh.
It's refreshing, all right. Yeah.
Is there any deep spots to it?
There is, yeah. We had one area from that bridge about 40 yards up, there's a spot there that is maybe 7 or 8 foot
lovely.
of a dip. So it is.
Lovely. Is there much wildlife around here then? You probably have...
We have squirrels, pigeons there.
Buzzard.
Rabbits. Yeah, sometimes you see the kind of predatory birds, all right, but not as often as probably you'd want to. Do you know?
Yeah. Some farmers think the buzzards are a threat, but they're great for rats, and they don't take sheep or anything. They're way too small, like to.
Well, I remember there's a guy I do watch. He's big on permaculture.
Yeah.
Richard Perkins, and he reckons the more predatory birds you see, the better you're doing things around the place.
Imagine that. Just going to press pause there. Just look how beautiful that is there. That is absolutely stunning. It's pure picturesque down there now. Don't know if this camera does it justice. I think I'll have to do a drone flight actually. Yeah. A drone flight will be good to cover some of the edits. As in like where I'm moving this camera, it's nice to just throw in a little drone shot.
Well, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, it's fabulous. Wow.
So I'll bring you down the fairy walk here.
Do you have any trail cameras? No,
and it was something that I was looking into.
They're very, very handy because they're very cheap, right?
Yes.
Now the quality on them wouldn't be as good as this stuff.
Yes.
But you could have them just to see what's lurking around. Pine martens. You probably have badger, pine martens.
I think there's quite a bit of mink down here.
Yeah, you'll see that stuff. So if you leave out some bait, like you might, you'll see what comes to it. You have grey crow and stuff.
Yes.
But it could be worth it to try. Jeez, man, you could be doing tours here the whole time.
Do you like it?
I had no idea.
Yeah, well, this is what's it called, the fairy walk. So it is.
I should have brought my son with me.
Oh, the kids loves it down here. They love it down here.
Maybe we'll visit you again sometime.
Oh, definitely. You're welcome anytime.
I'm sure you wouldn't mind if I wild camped on your land.
No, there's plenty of people who do.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. It's so I went to set up a campsite, and then basically Sligo County Council came out and says I need...
You walk behind me so I see in the camera, yeah. Go ahead.
I went to start a campsite and Sligo County Council came out and said you needed planning. So I says I don't really feel like going through a planning process just to open the gate and let people wild camp. So I took down the advertisement for it. But occasionally people just land and I don't refuse too much, so I don't,
Yeah, there's always red tape in Ireland and paperwork, and this stuff is mad. Look at this. It's lovely. So this is the fairy walk.
That's it.
Wow. I love that water. I mean, it's just the sound of natural fresh water, flowing down from the hills. It's beautiful.
I do always think it's kind of wild how all of these St. Patrick's wells were always near streams and rivers and...
Yeah. So what's that there then, James?
So that's the stage. So when we go around the trail, I'll bring you back up by it and I'll show you where we do the festival and all that. And it's funny because sometimes people who kind of are considered to think like we do, they think we're very unenvironmentally friendly, whereas I'd actually be very green in my viewpoints, probably more so than a lot of the Greens themselves.
This is what makes me laugh. Like, as you say, the Greens and the Green Party, they seem to be all economics driven, it's like, and this notion the left seem to have that they kind of own the view of being for the environment, that so-called right-wing people are gas guzzlers, capitalists and all this kind of stuff. That's not true at all.
Yeah, that's it, exactly.
It's nearly coming up as being more the opposite, I think. Yeah. This is class. Look at this.
This is your poetry corner.
Poetry corner.
Yeah.
And we've a lovely little kind of a thicket here with some... is that birch? Is there
a lot of that would be hazel. There's a bit of birch.
Hazel, hazel I meant to say actually. Yeah, so you have nuts and stuff. Yeah. And look at these lovely sort of vines coming down. It's fabulous.
But what I do here, this area is my wildlife area.
Yeah.
So it only gets grazed once every 4 years.
Really?
And then that allows it allows the ordinary plants to come back.
Yeah.
But it just keeps the grass down that little bit.
I know what you mean, yeah.
You know.
And you've nice, even the fairy stuff, like, you know, I've seen fairy woods, you know, where they've children's fairy stuff and it's all kind of tacky, glitter and bits breaking off everywhere. But the way you've done it is
well, the biggest problem we have here is the wildlife gets at it. Do you know? So I don't complain about that.
I definitely think you should have, you know what I spoke about earlier on in the podcast, we talked about the brand, like setting up a brand and all that. You could have a whole YouTube channel dedicated, like life at the farm and progress, what you're doing. There's certain people that have that, but it might be more wildlife centric than you might have the time to put into it. But there are people that have, and it shows the progress, the certain area they're working on. Oh, it's ready now for the summer. We're expecting the new family of pine marten to.
There's only one thing about it. I love being down here, and it's yours. It's your happy place. It's, do you know, it's good like that. Like we do, it's open for the 3 days now for the festival, and people have, you know, that do say I love it here and all that.
Ah, sure, look.
It is nice, there's no doubt about it.
It sounds awful to say, but the hipsters would swallow this place up. You know, they kind of, it's funny because it's kind of like the same people that we kind of seem to think are our enemies are the kind of people that would really love this too.
I never considered anyone made it.
I don't either. You're right not to.
But you see, it's the funniest thing ever with myself was I used to give out about the immigration on the standpoint that I thought they were being trafficked, and I thought these kind of gombins were taking advantage of them. Yeah,
I know,
And then when you'd go to a radio debater, they'd go, "Oh, so you're a racist?" And I go, "So why?" "Oh, well, you're against immigration." And I go, "No, I'm against human trafficking."
I know, it's as much that, and it's you know what I said before about the big movement of people is the fact that it's all men and stuff, and like, why aren't the left angry that women or children aren't being catered for? Show me that mic there for a second.
Yeah, no bother.
Just throw it up on you there a little bit. Yeah. So that's what amuses me is that, like, the way there's more genuine refugee. Why aren't the left angry that people are skipping the queue, and it's more of a what's the word, economic migrant situation than genuine refugee situation?
Well, I can understand the argument that they make. Do you know, when you take the Irish going to America, it was, do you know, a lot of the time it was the young man who went first and put up the base and all of that. I understand that.
Yeah.
But the truth of the matter was, those young men weren't going to America to be put up in a hotel.
They
were going to work very hard. And, I don't like it.
No, it was a different thing, definitely.
But look at Ireland, when you're in a place like this on a day like this and in good company, you couldn't be in a nicer place in the world, do you know?
Like, Ireland was sort of, for years, it was sort of void of interest by many. Like, it was not joked at, but it was seen as a sort of kind of an area of less interest than obviously Britain and stuff. And now all of a sudden, because people are going, what the fuck, hold on a second, how the fuck did we not know of this place? And it's almost, I hate to say it, but it's nearly become like an extension now, especially with the type of immigration we're getting. It's like an extension of an overspill of the UK, almost, I think. Especially the fact that they're coming in through the north, the border. That's just ridiculous. So we're going to be considered more of almost like a dumping ground for excess from the UK.
Well, it mightn't just be the UK, because at the moment across Europe, like France, Germany, Italy are all becoming more, I won't say anti-immigrant, but they're going to take immigration policy far more serious. Ireland seems to be one of the last countries that's actively defending an open borders policy. And like, you don't want to be the last one at that musical chair. Do you know, because you're going to wind up with everyone.
Like, no, you're right. And whilst everyone else is saying, right, even Sweden, okay, we got it wrong. We're offering them 25,000 each just to go home. And now Ireland is going, okay, we need more. We're actually going to open the doors even more. We're going to have a special new policy for Pakistani economic migrants, or refugees.
But it's like I was saying it to you earlier, and maybe I go into it deeper than some people. the demographic problem in Ireland is huge. And,
Yeah.
you know, this didn't happen overnight. This happened in the wake, I really believe, of 2008. People just stopped having kids. And,
Oh, yeah.
do you know?
Jesus, it's, you know, as I said to you when we chatted earlier, the amount of women. Oh, I could just list 30 women I know close to me, women I dated, women I know, best friends of my friends' sisters and stuff that I just know really well. 30, 40 women around between the age of 35 and 50, no kids, mostly single. Good looking women, some really attractive women that you couldn't get near these ones back in the day.
Yeah.
There's 5 of them I know now I could list to you straight away. We all fancied them, but nobody was good enough for them. And they're all childless now.
It makes me sad, but I heard a quote recently. It was rather cruel, but I thought, God, there's actually a lot of truth in that. It was a 40-year-old woman, and she says, where are all the good men? And your man replied, they're back in your 20s where you left them.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
And I thought, oh, God.
Well, Irish women have, you know, a set of standards and a list of check boxes that sort of is a bit more substantial than other women, I think. They're very, very hard. They're kind of hard on men sometimes, I find, Irish women.
I think as well.
Selective.
The social media thing, now you're dealing with a global market. Do you know, how does your average young Irishman compete with a kind of olive-skinned legend who's going around in a supercar beside the seaside in Miami?
Yeah.
And they get this image, oh, I could have him. And
Oh, yeah.
you know,
Well, they have done studies with women and the bell curve and what women are willing to accept as a suitor or whatever, you know, a mate. And the men are far more easygoing, you see. Because you see, women are the gatekeeper to sex, really. Mm-hmm. Because, you see, if a woman has landed with a child, inevitably, the man shouldn't, but it's easier for the man to walk away. So that's why women, it's Mother Nature has them programmed, and I understand that. But Jesus Christ, there's a lot of women that just seem to think they're a goddess, a Cleopatra of sorts.
But there's another side to it too, that the vast majority of divorces, it's women who
instigate
initiate. And then, like, where's the accountability for that? Because where's all the good men? Well, why do you keep picking the wrong ones?
I know, yeah. And they do. They honestly, yeah. And they go for looks, you know. We're constantly being told that men go for looks, women go for substance, and it's not all true. Women are. You'll see women act around. Put a 6'4" Chad with a big square, like a good-looking guy. Not saying he needs to look like a Giga Chad, you know, the big massive square. But I'm just a good-looking, athletic, tall man. Put him in, and it doesn't matter what people think. Women are obsessed with earning and all that. Take a millionaire in a supercar, but he's short and fat, and put a 6'3" electrician that's built like that's really good shape. See which one the women look at. They will look at the you know what I mean? I know I'm sounding very...
No, but they will. But you see, I'd say they'd go for the electrician for the night, but they'd go for...
Yeah, I know, yeah. Well, certain women are a little bit more selective like that, are crafty. They go for the money. But I know women, and I know self-made women that work for themselves as their own businesses, and they don't care what the guy is doing. They're a little bit more like men would be. And when I was younger and a creative and doing stuff, I remember meeting a few women that were just doing way better than me, but they were into me because of my creativity and stuff. There is a certain percentage of women that like that in men. I'm not going to lie.
I don't try to understand them because they understand each other and they hate each other. So
I know, yeah. I think we went into a lot of detail there about women for a forest walk. Do you want to fire up that camera and I show you how to use it?
I
Did
don't
bring
mind.
It with you?
I'll do it off camera if that's all right after.
Yeah.
Because Darren is my kind of tech man.
Yeah, okay.
I'll be truthful about it. I'm brutal when it comes to technology. Very bad.
Yeah.
Very bad.
Editing and all that stuff.
He does it all. All I really do is talk to the people, and I'm quite comfortable with that. And I have no great desire of learning the process, if you get me.
Yeah, because you have enough to be doing, as
Well,
they say.
I like my lifestyle, do you know? So where is it there? There's Mare's Tail there now. That's highly medicinal. People can look into that. It's
Mare's
called Mare's
Tail.
Tail, yeah.
What's your thoughts on foraging?
Love it. And Darren's Mrs. Freike is a bit of a expert in that
Really?
field. Yeah. She'll be able to identify most of the plants and
Yeah.
then
You know-
tell you which the...
Stuff like that is used in cuisine. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah. Ashford Castle
Oh, some spot.
do all their flavouring from
Foraging.
local. Everything that they flavour the food with, apparently. Because I did a video
For them.
years ago. It wasn't for them, but it was bringing in the land.
Yes.
It was a project I was working on, and we went foraging.
Very good.
Yeah, they're lovely looking sheep, aren't they?
They're in good shape, yeah.
Very good shape. Like they look way more well fed looking than your average.
One in Connemara.
Yeah, don't they?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, they're lowlands.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
These ones, so Suffolk,
Yeah.
crossbred, Texel, crossbred. That'd be another Texel and then a Suffolk.
Wow,
So yeah,
they're lovely. They're
I
so-
like them. Yeah.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
So I've no cattle at the moment, which
Right.
displeases me no end.
Why is that?
I'm finishing off me green cert, and
Yeah.
I've held off on going for the cows until I do the slatted shed or that. So I'm kind of sitting on two stools at the one time, which is I'm prepping for disaster but trying to keep the toe in the system at the same time, you know. It's kind of...
You know, there's a terrible irony, like, as I said to you, you know, this, you know, we're walking on what's one of the most natural, sort of wild, just picturesque, as I said, farms. That's just a lovely place to be.
Yeah.
If I couldn't think of a nicer place to just retire on myself.
Yeah.
And just spend my time on. And I was thinking even back there, like, to put a studio in and all this, and I'd love it, like, turn it into my sort of den and my hub, and whatever. Those are the wrong words. But then we're talking about catastrophic disaster and economic collapse and preparing for doom and gloom, you know.
Well, you see, I'm very lucky. I've had great luck, and I worked very hard, and I love my lifestyle now. I adore me wife and kids.
Yes.
And I think for me, it's the provision for them is that you have to think of all scenarios.
Yeah.
And I think it'd be not too pleasant of me to not prepare for what I can see coming.
Yes.
You know? It's like if someone woke up tomorrow and they know something is going to happen Friday evening.
Yeah.
And they said, oh, fuck it, I won't do anything until Thursday. I'd say that's a rather poor perspective. You should start straight away. And
I know. You're very organised. I was even looking at you there when we were having a sandwich, and you sort of had the you know, your mother-in-law was doing great stuff. She had food ready, and she's very organised, and the house is tidy. Yeah. Everything's organised. Like a lot of places I go into is untidy and whatever.
Well, believe it or not, that does be even tidier when my wife is there.
But even around the back of the house and everything, at farms I've been in, places, there's always shit left around. But I was watching, you had a few dishes done, and everything was clean within a few seconds. You were very efficient.
Well, we're trying. We try. Yeah. As I says, I thank God every morning. I love it here. Do you know?
It's fabulous. It's fabulous.
If I could have one wish, it would be that we could expand this kind of living more around Ireland. You know?
I know.
Like Ireland, if you're content in nature and content with wildlife and stuff like that, it's a beautiful place to be. Very nice place to be. Salmon and trout in here.
Is there really?
Yeah.
Do they get to a certain size?
Oh yeah, big ones. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, 10, 12 pound.
No way.
Yeah. The salmon now,
And have you a licence to fish it?
You can get it down in the local filling station. You can get a day licence and all that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a great shot of you there on the bridge, you know.
Oh, thank you very much.
I was just doing video now, but I might be able to take a still out of it.
Yes. Will you have a lot of editing on that then?
On this?
Yeah.
Well, I'll make it easy on myself. It'll just be what I describe as, how would I say it? In other words, it's not editing as in editing a video normally where you're grabbing and mixing and matching and constantly. This will be just cutting out bits as you go, trimming. You know,
Very
trim
good.
it down.
Yeah.
So we're heading on the way back now. Here. What's the name of the farm?
So we haven't really named it yet. I call it Riley's because Riley's had it when I was a kid.
Yes.
So I always kind of called it Riley's, and I still do. Bella! Come here, Garen.
A horse.
Yeah, she should be up here, I'd say. Bella!
I see her up there, yeah.
Come on, Garen.
She might see me and be a bit...
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
She's... Come on, Bella.
Horses are so smart.
Yeah.
They'll see something like this
Yeah.
and they'll wonder what it is
yeah.
and they'll be cautious.
Come here,
Come on.
Bella.
Hello.
And the donk's coming now.
The donkey probably more likely to come down. Hello. See, I love animals. I love, you know, when I'm out and about, I'll have horses and they'll be...
That's strange of her now, I'd say.
Yeah, it might be me in the camera. You see, if I put this down, and there's white on my hat as well, you see. You wouldn't know.
Bella!
Now.
Oh, we can go down this way, I know.
Ah, yeah, I just thought they might come down.
No,
Yeah, it's just they're not used to the change.
Hold on, Bella. Come here, girl.
I just can't get over the sort of,
Good girl.
I don't know how to
Good
describe
girl.
it, the kind
It's
of,
me. Good girl.
just the
Good girl.
loveliness.
Good girl. Come on, welcome. Welcome.
Ah, she's fine, James. Yeah.
It's not like her.
It's probably just me, yeah. What's your favourite season then?
I like spring.
Yeah.
I love planting the vegetables, and I really like when the lambs are in it.
Yes.
Yeah, I like spring, so I do.
Yeah, spring is nice, and I love it myself. And I was born in March, and it's my birthday month, and I love the feeling of, you know, heading towards the summer and every day a little bit longer, and then all of a sudden you have a day that's a bit warm,
Yes.
and you're going, right, you know, I can take off my jumper, you know, this kind of thing. I love that side of it, but I also love this time of year when, you know, you're long enough going around in shorts and flip-flops.
Yeah.
Not that you would.
Yeah.
But you've a good dose of the summer, and then you go, right, it's time now to sort of embrace the darker evenings, and there's a coziness, and there's, even in like the depths of winter, you still get lovely crispy days, and I like all that, you know.
Now that would be what Grandad would say would be a sign of a cold winter coming.
Right.
So all these loaded like that.
Now they'll be loaded, speaking of loaded, the field fair will
Hello.
hello.
Hello, Bella.
The field fair and the red wing will feed on them.
Yes.
The winter thrushes.
But he was always of the opinion that when you see berries very, very abundant, that it was fattening up.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That there'd be a hard winter after.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I suppose it's the whole concept. God providing, isn't it?
Are they Rowan, is it?
I think they're Hawthorne, aren't they? I could be
Hawthorne,
wrong.
sorry, yeah.
Could be wrong.
God, I'll have to edit that out. I should know these things.
I think they're Hawthorne.
Is that electric then? No.
No, just a rope. So what we had here, do you know David Riley?
Hello, Bella. I let her. I never go up to a horse.
Come
Bella.
on, Bella, come to him. That's it.
Hello.
Good girl.
See?
Do you know David Riley?
I don't know.
Well,
No.
he does a Celtic chariot. So this was his area during the festival.
Yeah.
So it's one of those, I just haven't taken it down since
nice.
because it's not really doing much damage. Do you
No,
know?
it's cool. It's cool, yeah.
Girl.
It's cool. Mini Clivesdale.
She's
It's funny.
gorgeous.
She looked so big up on the...
Yeah, and then
up
so
on the-
small when
yeah.
you're beside her. Yeah. But she does the trap. I do bring her out on the trap, like in
Yeah.
the gig and that,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, lovely.
So it's the whole dual purpose thing again. She's a pony,
Yeah.
but she is trained and
And she's a lovely little harmonious place to live.
Yeah.
You know, I know people that work with horse. How do I say it? Just the mistreatment of animals and stuff, and some of the stuff it's fucking awful. You know, so it's lovely to see.
Oh no, she's happy.
Yeah,
so
she's lovely. Yeah, you really do love animals, like. Yeah, you do. Yeah.
But my thing, like her there now, I do bring her out for a bit of exercise because she would get fat. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. She needs a bit of a run around.
Yeah, especially in summer.
Yeah.
Summertime, they really have a tendency to put on the weight.
Really? Because the food is more...
so abundant,
yeah.
do you know?
Yeah, exactly.
And then I suppose when it's hot, all they do is just lie down, lie down, you know?
Thick grass.
Yeah.
See the way she'll follow us now, yeah?
Yeah, she was just trying to suss all out.
Yeah, you see, let them come to you. See, she won't want us to go now. So you have a lot of crow around.
Yeah.
And this is your festival area.
Yeah. So you can spot some people put it up on YouTube and that. So the basic rundown of it. When we get a bit closer, I'll show it to you. So,
yeah, no worries.
You
let her in here now.
No, I'll hold her back. You go there. The bells.
She doesn't kick around, does she?
No. If you're beside her for a long time and not giving her a bit of attention, she might nip at you, but it wouldn't be a bad one if you get me.
No, because they've fierce power.
Here. Yeah.
Animals, you know, and a horse, like the horse that does kick, they're incredibly accurate.
Yeah. And if they have shoes,
that's interesting flying. Look at that, the activity of the crow there. They were doing serious acrobatics. They're jackdaws, and then there's they're rooks, you know.
You'd be able to tell from that distance.
Yeah, the jackdaw's the smaller one. So it looked like they were doing a lot of sort of almost like display flying. Look at this.
So this was our poaching area. So I'd say the goats have been in here.
Wow.
I'd imagine.
Jeez, I'm glad I have the jacket on again. I thought I was going to warm up there, but there's a wind coming in that valley there.
It is quite cool at the moment. So
it's your poaching area, wow.
Michael be
so in a time of economic collapse, and lack of supplies and services, and you'll be able to have your own poaching at least.
Well,
hammered.
You can make it all right. Well, you see, the biggest thing about this is it's a base for tinctures and kind of cures and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like, you know, you can get hammered all right, or you can
use it for productive use. Yeah. I like that, a base for tinctures.
Yeah. So the stage under Sligo planning bylaws, you can't build a stage, but you can build a hay shed. So for the winter, you'll notice quite a bit of hay in it.
Isn't that mad?
We can go up this way. It's a different ways up.
Yeah.
Spot the goats up here too, I think.
That's a lovely view there. It's just, there's a lovely sort of a vista down there.
Yeah. So,
oh, look at the goats.
When the festival was on, we had poaching making there, blacksmith, stonemason, a guy with real old tools. Then the music was there. Then down there we had the talks tent. So you had John Waters, Kevin Flanagan.
Wow.
Two guys doing Korean natural farming. A guy who done a talk on ancient mythology. And then across there you had a holistic tent. So you had Recce, sound healing.
Wow.
All of that going on. And then the poetry corner. It was different, yeah. So it was different.
God. I had no idea that this whole thing existed, you know. You said I'll bring you on a tour. I just thought it was just around the house. These guys, what are they like?
Lovely. This one is a milking goat.
Yeah.
The one up there with the collar on her.
Yeah.
But she's not in kid at the moment, and we've taken her. So she's just dry at the moment, so I'll be soon putting her back in. Hello.
Hello. They might be a little bit apprehensive of me again.
So that one is Daisy, and then that's Sligo gone down the hill there. And then the one with the collar is a mate of mine's, Garth's. But believe it or not, he actually thought his goat was getting a bit depressed.
Wow.
Because the goat was on its own. So he says, can I send her out for a bit of a holiday on your place? I says, of course you can, wouldn't you?
And she hasn't left?
No, she's been there since.
Yeah, sure, why not? He's probably happy out too to
well, he just called down here and see her, I know.
Yeah. How many acres are there here in total?
So, 37 that I'd call grazable.
Yeah.
And then probably 9, 10 that is kind of bushes and trees and stuff like that.
So you're going the whole time yourself then? You don't really have many farm hands, it's just yourself really, is it?
Yeah,
mostly?
And then Mum and Dad does be out.
Yeah.
And, you know, Darren is brilliant. If you were moving sheep or that and you needed someone to stand in a gap, Darren is brilliant for that.
How did you meet Darren? Just from the local area? Or?
Basically through activism.
Right.
I wouldn't have been familiar with him growing up. And then we were at a protest and got talking, and then just kind of says, where are you from? And I was like, oh fuck, we're only across the road from each other.
Imagine that.
And then through the COVID pandemic, we would have been fairly active in the locality, telling people not to take the jab and all that.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
a lot of people didn't like you. An awful lot of people didn't like you, and then it became a tighter friendship because you kind of realised that the world has kind of gone again you here, and
yeah, yeah,
you kind of need to stick together, so you do. So this field was where all the camper vans and tents and all were for the festival. So we were, I think there was maybe 600 over the course of the weekend. Between day tickets and camping tickets and weekend tickets and stuff like that.
So, yeah, when was that again? What year?
Oh, yeah, every year. We had it this year in June, yeah. It's every year in June.
So how many attendees did you say?
Around 600 over the weekend.
600, 600.
Yeah.
And was it worth it? It was. Did you enjoy, like...
We how do I say it? We don't really do it for profit.
Yeah.
So what we do is, if it wipes its own face, you're quite happy. The worst year we ever had, I think, there was 700 of a cost or something like that,
yeah.
you know, and it was not an awful big deal. The biggest thing for us is it's a networking event for people who are, we'll say, wide awake to meet each other, do you know?
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of Irish culture, and another side of it too is the kind of crafts I like. There's a lot of stuff that you can't do inside that you can do outside, so your blacksmithing, ploughing, horse ploughing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that you can't replicate inside.
Exactly,
you do need a big area to do it, you know. We had, for instance, there that gypsy wagon. We had a young traveller lad doing tinsmithing in front of that.
Yeah,
so,
wow.
yeah. That's good. It wasn't expensive. It was 25 for a day ticket and I think 90 something for a weekend ticket or that if you got it on the early bird thing.
Jesus, yeah.
So,
good on you. Sounds great.
That was fun. It was fun for sure.
The old Ford
Transit.
Transit, that's an old shape.
Yeah.
It's nicely looked after though.
Yeah, he has a good job done on it.
I'd love to get, you know, speaking of, you know, kind of off-grid stuff, like some of the campers you can get, you know.
Yes, would you like doing up one?
I'd love one, yeah. I love the idea of the sort of self-sufficient camper.
Yes.
I know you rely ultimately on mechanics here and there, but if you had it rigged right, you know, you could do 2 weeks or maybe at least a week without needing to plug into anything, you know.
Yeah.
You can go into big money though, that's the only thing.
I'll bring you down this one. I'll show you the old honesty box and the mural walls and all that. So, what's your opinion on the forestry like that?
That stuff there?
Yeah.
Well, you have a few different types of trees there, don't you?
Yeah, I wouldn't be a big fan of it now, to be honest.
Well, there's the big one really, is the Sitka spruce, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it.
So, like, if you look at a Sitka spruce plantation, and if you walk into it, It's just dead. It's lifeless.
It's a
completely
desert,
lifeless.
isn't it?
They're no good for bird life or wildlife really.
Right.
The flora, like.
I don't like them at all. I don't think damn all lives in them, to be honest about it. Yeah.
Like if you get an oak tree,
Yes.
the amount of stuff going on in that oak tree.
Squirrels and insects.
Yeah, and even stuff growing off it.
Yeah.
You know, different fungi and all sorts of plants will be growing halfway up it and everything. A mature tree, you know, and the flora then, the forest floor. So Ireland like was once a sort of an oceanic temperate rainforest, like.
Yes.
It was thick with trees, like.
Yeah. They're my sheep there as well, them ones now.
There's some Scots pine there, is there? Or
There is,
not,
on the edge of it is right, yeah. So that'd be a quilcha.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So we have this little field. Now, believe it or not, this was reclaimed. The uncle reclaimed this. So you can still graze this. Now, I know we have a problem with thistles at the moment, but I have to make up my mind whether to spray them or not. I don't like spray too much, but they are taking over a bit. So
it's hard to know what to do, isn't it? Sometimes it's kind of, is it a necessary evil? Like you have to...
On occasion, I think it is.
Yeah.
And then if you use something like a weed liquor, where you only make contact with the weed itself instead of spraying it directly onto the ground.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can see there's a good few different types of coniferous trees there.
Yeah. But this is our...
I'm not a, I like to talk about wildlife. I have a terrible knowledge of biodiversity, really, to be honest with you.
So this is our mural wall.
Yeah.
So the little farm community, so this was just blocks.
Yes.
So one of the weekends, as a skills thing, we taught people how to plaster.
All right.
So we plastered the wall.
Wow.
And then we have an artist who's helping us to do
Very
the
good.
murals and that. So that's Tom Moran.
I did a little
So
bit.
it is.
All right.
Yeah.
I did a little bit of that stuff before myself. Artwork, yeah.
Did you do murals?
Murals, yeah. It's kind of where I started.
Well, there's walls there if you ever want to do one.
Yeah. Wow.
So this is as well Coleman Coogan down there. He was the guy who was ploughing at the...
Ah, lovely. So
this one
that's
is-
not finished. That
No,
one, is it?
work in progress is this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the plan is to have all of them in murals, then the piers in kind of cladding that looks like stonework,
Yes.
then a curb here, flower bed,
Lovely.
make it a kind of a feature.
A feature, yeah. Yeah, feature.
And this is the honesty box.
Lovely.
So I have to give you some stuff here.
Oh, yeah.
There we are. There's eggs.
Ah, you're grand. Don't
Oh,
give me too much.
there
Don't,
you are.
honest to God.
Carrageen jam and Carrageen
Yeah,
moss.
not at all.
And this is, how do I say it?
Wow, look at that.
This is how you kind of let the community know that you're farming.
business, yeah.
You're actually producing a bit of food, do you know?
Rosie and Jim's honesty box. So do you call yourself Jim every now and again?
Well, she calls me Jim.
Yeah.
So,
I
what's
was
it called?
wondering about that.
Yeah. I never pass much heed, but she always calls me Jim.
So you'd have a
she-
few people stopping every now and
Yeah,
then.
yeah. Ah, yeah, that's... Like I was offered another position for another one, and I says I couldn't do it because I wouldn't have enough to stock it.
Yeah.
Do you know?
That's
This one
great.
sells out pretty much every day.
Imagine that,
Yeah.
imagine that.
And you wouldn't think there's that many people crossing
Jesus.
that road, like, do you know? But there
There's
is.
probably other stuff you could be doing if you were bothered. You probably aren't, but you've enough to be doing. But you could take it to another level, I'm sure, if you wanted.
Well, I have a root cellar, so it's dug into the ground and it acts like a refrigerator. So I'd have enough food for the family for 7-8 months.
Down into the ground.
Yeah.
Fuck's
Yeah.
sake.
It's more like a bunker than anything.
Yeah.
You know?
My God. Stays cold.
Yeah.
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 How do I say it? And I don't want to come across as too doomy or gloomy, but when I first started talking about this, I was suggesting to people to buy gold and silver. Now that'd be 2016-17. I was actually only talking to Jackie about it because I told it to them that time when me and Rose started going out. And gold is up 204% as of yesterday from that date.
Jesus.
And as I says, I would have thought it would have happened by now, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to happen, if you get me.
Yeah, I hear you.
I really can't understand how they've been able to keep it going so long.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get it.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So you're expecting to kind of, it'll come to a head and that's it. Boom.
I've always tried telling people hyperinflation.
Yeah, hyperinflation.
It really looks like hyperinflation.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing back in the currency, you see. That's
And
the house there.
yeah, so you don't mind me showing the house?
Not at all, no.
You ever worry about security or anything? No?
Not particularly,
really.
no.
No.
Everyone round here is relations.
Yeah, well, we're obviously. It's like, that's something you'd say when it's new, but you're here for a while.
Here for a while, got the house finished in 2020.
All right, yeah.
I was really lucky. I was just finishing it off before the materials took off into oblivion altogether.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Fabulous, James.
There's me.
Well, I enjoyed the chat.
There's me, Eamon Ryan pile.
Your Eamon Ryan pile.
He wouldn't be too happy if he seen that.
He's
so all of that is trees that came down during that storm.
Yeah.
So it is, and fair play to Shane.
And it'll stay dry enough, won't it? The rain will just wash off it.
No, I'll be covering that now shortly.
Okay.
I do leave it for the summer to season. And, then the plan is to cover it or that.
Wow.
So it is. So that's the full circuit we're after doing there.
Good man.
The fair.
Listen, it was a pleasure.
It's lovely being meeting you too. So
Thanks. Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to seeing the edit and stuff. And I'm glad I took the spin up. Very nice place. Makes me want to come up again. And
does it make you want to move to the country?
oh yeah, well I would do that. I'd choose that. Yeah, thanks for this stuff.
No bother at all.
I would do that. Yeah, I really would. Quiet. My days of needing to be the hustle. You know, it's.
Look, when I was younger, I liked London and Manchester and them places, but there comes a time in your life where you're
quietness, tranquility. Yeah, I'd move here.
Like the last time I was in London, I really just wanted to go home. Yeah. Really, one time I used to look forward to it.
Yeah.
And no, not anymore.
I lived there, that time, yeah.
Yeah. It's not the same place.
No.
So it's not.
Paris.
Horrible place.
Frankfurt, all these European cities now, it's just, they're at the stage now where there's no really, other than seeing the iconic thing like the Eiffel Tower, it's just surrounded with crap now. It's sad, isn't it? Like Europe is being de-Europeaned.
Yeah.
It's just, it's sad.
Like when you look at some of this classical architecture and then you just see absolute squalor all around
I know.
It's horrible.
I know.
It's absolutely horrible.
Isn't it? Yeah.
The last time...
this is still on camera now.
Oh, cool, yeah. Heidelberg, do you know Heidelberg?
Yeah.
And I was there years and years ago, and it's like, in winter, it's like a snow globe. And
Yeah.
you have the beautiful houses coming down and the ice rinks and the whole lot. So since the last time I was there, weren't the same place. I just weren't the same place.
Yeah, well, this farm will always be
I hope so.
Place. Yeah, you're
we
instilling, and you've lovely kids there that hopefully will be old enough soon to start helping you out.
Maybe 1 out of 3 might stick with it.
They will definitely. So why wouldn't they? They know it's good for them. Listen, great chat. God bless you.
Thank you
God
very
bless
much.
the work. All right.
Do you want a tea?